Are you ready to whip it good?
Of course.
Always.
With me tonight, we got Commandant and Justin Cannon. Welcome to WIP IT Sunday. Live just what we doing? Are we just live?
Oh, I don't know what's going on.
I like the gibberish.
The audio kind of cut out weird.
Is it just like black on my internet, man?
That's what it sounded like.
This is an episode of King of the Hill.
Yeah, boy. I'll tell you what. Alrighty, let's see. I have been working a little bit on. I think I'm going to finish up my owl back there tonight. I started working on last week. But a little bit of highlights with off-white on the face, and well, pretty well finished up. Last night I painted up the pads on the owl bear paw things, whatever. So I based them in gray, then I did a black wash, then a mahogany wash, kind of dirty them up so they're just not bright, not really. It was like a clean gray. They don't look like they've been walked on. Justin Booth's in the house. Well, hello. Welcome.
Morning.
Evening.
So we're doing some preliminary patterning on this thing to not waste the good fabric. I'm making it out of gray. All the fabric's good, right?
Yeah.
Bye.
Let's see. I want to do a little bit of dark brown. My fancy dry brushing paper that the Hasbro supplied us for a couple years.
I've already made it one time, but it's too tight across the top of the chest. And I think it's too much on the flare out, so tighten it up, loosen it up, and tighten it up all at the same time. I'm not worried about
black with that.
Anybody stealing my patterns, because sometimes there's seam allowance and sometimes there's not.
Mm-hmm. Lost my black paint I was using last week. The pains of having a cluttered workstation. Oh, yeah. Think I'll spot it because I painted the lid bright red.
Well, if wishful thinking was a person.
Back. That was a jar of black paint where I ought to be lost, which I am. Where did it go?
I don't know.
Don, did you move my paint again?
I did, but I put it right back. Right where you had it.
Not the paint I wanted, but it's one I'm going to be using.
You know, it's a joke, but I've actually taken well, I didn't take the report, but I have summarized a report where this old woman called and said someone broke into her house and replaced everything she owned with reasonable facsimiles.
Reasonable facsimiles, huh?
I've heard about
And
that happening
they
before.
all looked exactly like they were supposed to, but they wasn't. It wasn't her stuff.
I've heard about that happening.
Thank you.
I'm like, well, was it like your stuff was clean and now this stuff is dusty, or what's going on?
Is that some kind of mental condition?
I want to say yes, but we wasn't in that business at the time.
Righty. That's the feather on the bottom.
I had this one guy that I like to talk to, but he was crazy as a outhouse rat. Every time he'd come into the police station, he had a different kid's Halloween costume on. He'd come in dressed up as a pirate, a hot potato, and Garfield. I probably should have been worried he might hurt me, but I tried to.
Where was he getting these costumes?
But he was always happy. I don't know, but they were for kids, man. They were capital T fight on that guy.
Was he wearing anything else besides the costumes?
Didn't ask. Didn't ask. He kept being aggravated with his sister because she wouldn't give him money. That's the reason I kept seeing him all the time.
Maybe she quit giving him money because he wasted on children's costumes.
maybe, but like I said, he was crazy, capital C. Constantly eating Cocoa Puffs. You get what I'm saying?
Ooh, for Cocoa Puffs.
Good dude, but crazy.
Crazy for feeling this way.
I don't know if I was just one of the lucky ones and never hit his triggered him or whatever. But he had a rap sheet with my department longer than my arm.
Oh.
About 5 minutes before we end the stream, I'll remember the dude's name.
Well, you shouldn't out him on here.
Just to move all McFarlane's future figures with capes and coats and jackets. Jackets should be soft goods. It would definitely be an improvement when it comes to articulation.
I mean, yes, but
yes, it's also McFarlane. So,
Man, okay. He couldn't get something right if you handed him correct answers all filled out with the test completed for him.
he don't even know the characters he's making.
He doesn't even know that the Batmobile is black.
Yeah. Well, the newest reissue of the animated series Batmobile is blue.
I know, I saw it. It's dumb.
yeah.
They didn't pay anything in the instrument cluster. Of course, it is half the price of the original release, but he didn't do any of the tooling, and the plastic looks cheaper too. Because
yeah, but that's no excuse for making it blue.
right. But I was just saying, it's like you can tell it's cheaper plastic by like all the injection points. When the plastic cooled, they sunk, so you got divots in every one of those spots where they lower every injection point. It's quite unsightly.
Quite.
They has a few screws loose, yeah.
Okay.
Well, thankfully he's holding true to our opinions.
Because if he did something right, I'd have to change my opinion.
Yeah. Who wants to do that?
I'd be happy to change my opinion if you did something right.
Be happy.
Be happy.
Be happy if he did something. I haven't bought any of his cloth good figures yet, but looking at them in the package, man, they're like rough cut and frayed edges, and
I haven't bought any of his stuff since he screwed up the '89 Batmobile.
The gray mobile.
Yeah, where the canopy did.
The entire car is actually gray, and then the canopy is just grayer.
Well, yeah, it's not far off enough on that one that it bothers me, but I saw the pictures for the blue mobile today.
Yeah,
it's pretty bad.
It hurt your feelings?
It did.
Well, look, this is the body for Atrocitus. Atrocitus is just like a head taller than Superman, but he made it mega fig size. Why?
I've been playing that DC Universe online game where the bigger the baddie makes it a boss.
What do you think about that?
I'm heating the legs up because I can't push hard enough with a hand and a half. Boris Mordes. Sorry, put your name on. Don't have my glasses on. Afternoon. I was hoping you guys give some advice. I'm trying to upgrade the old 3-pack Miss Marvel with double jointed elbows, so I picked up the new Spider Woman, but the bicep pegs don't match. I would suggest getting those arms are considerably smaller than for Miss Marvel. The arms you might want to try to figure you want to pick up is the Moonstone. That was a Walgreens exclusive. They gave her double jointed elbows, and they're a lot more muscular too, and they're scaled to match that body a little better.
Oh, good job, me.
What did you do?
But if you're wanting to get by without painting the shoulders,
Showed the sleeve onto this shirt, and it's equal.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. That's rare.
it is possible to increase the size of the sockets. Use like a rounded Dremel bit. But you got to be very careful and go slowly.
Careful.
Like
Slowly.
these
Careful.
bits here. They make them different sizes, and you can actually increase the size of those sockets if you want. With the Spider Woman, you want the black arms. That we don't have to do much painting. I get that point.
Careful.
Yes, careful.
Slowly.
But just don't send it.
Look, hashtag team no prep work.
Hashtag send it. All right, heat these legs up so they should pop on easier now. There we go. Now put a coat of clear on the scallops head. Still got to paint the tongue, but I figured I'd just go ahead and just clear it for right now because I can. That Pro Acryls is good paint, but it's kind of similar to Citadel, but it's easy to scratch off until you seal it. So I just want to go ahead and put a coat of sealer on it so I can work on it. And the articulation on these McFarlane figures are so bad. The hips are awful. Try to straighten the leg up and it pops out, the leg pops out of the socket.
That's frustrating.
I just want them to go stand up straight.
So what's your go-to super glue?
It's been Loctite for years, but I've been started using this Bob Smith Industries, the BIS stuff.
Yeah.
Like a thicker, it's thicker or don't just run everywhere. It's not gel, but it's like a thick, just standard CA glue, and that seems to work really good.
So I ran out of super glue.
Oh yeah.
I bought this DAP Rapid Fuse Ultra Clear All-Purpose Adhesive. Yeah, it says could take up to 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Minutes.
We've got time for that.
That's why you get it with its Insta set.
Oh, we got time for 30 minutes.
Clamp for at least 25 minutes.
Oh my god.
Hands painted up for the scallops. I got the ring painted up and put a little drop of wash onto the sculpted areas of the ring. I got looking at the pictures. I was looking to see if I misplaced the alternate hand. It don't have alternate hands. I was thinking something else. I was thinking it was Batrostis.
So speaking of Citadel, I bought a thing of their plastic glue.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I walked in. They had a brand new 40K place just opened in my area. And I walked in there, I was like, hey, you guys got any super glue? He's like, well, we got plastic glue. And I was like, huh, don't nickel and dime me. But I bought...
Is it plastic weld or plastic glue?
It's plastic glue. And I haven't had an occasion to try it yet. But, super glue is I do a lot of different crazy stuff with it. And I don't imagine I'm going to be able to use this DAP. And the glue that I had beforehand was the BIS glue.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you get yours from?
Hobby Lobby. I ordered it from Amazon. It came with a bottle of Fixit 2-pack.
So I'm still in the market, I suppose, for some glue. I guess I could use this. It's like, hey, be sure to read the package information. And I was like, oh, shit. I done threw that away.
Don't glue any orifices shut.
Nope, bad idea.
That's why we don't have good super glue anymore. Loctite high performance super glue used to be the best glue you could buy until people start gluing their butthole shut, I guess.
Why would you even do that?
I don't know if they did. That's my guess.
I wouldn't put it past people. People are dumb. I like all of them, but
that stuff used to be. They used to Loctite used to make a glue called Loctite high performance super glue. That stuff would bond instantly, not in minutes, not 30 minutes. I mean, as soon as you touch something to it, it was set. And you would break the stuff before you would actually release the glue.
people do dumb stuff. It's just the way it is.
I took it in high school. I took it there, and this one dude, he annoyed the shit out of everybody. He was like kept rocking his desk in the class. I put one drop of glue on like the back legs of his desk, and he couldn't budge it, and he ended up breaking the floor, the floor tiles. No, I'm sorry. He broke the feet off the chair, and they were still stuck to the tile floor.
Oops.
Like, I don't know what happened there. He broke his desk.
So I need to test this out. I need to glue something together. What have I got that I can glue?
Well, just don't use your butthole. That's probably the question they asked him right before they did that.
Have you ever glued your butthole together?
What do I have that I can test this glue on? Oh, I got a genius idea.
I got a free flowing hindquarter.
I'd poop a lot, so I want that to end.
Let me try this out on my orifice.
I don't like pooping, so let me fix that. For good. I still can't get over that one woman stupid enough used Gorilla Glue for like on her hair and sued Gorilla Glue.
Why would you
win? Did she?
And I think they settled with her.
If I were the judge in that case, I'd be like, ma'am, if you are crazy enough
to put crazy glue,
super glue in your hair, then you get what you asked for. Now, what did you learn so that you cannot repeat that mistake again? It's called natural consequences.
Then they said by settling with somebody doing that stupid, it just sets precedent for more people to do stupid stuff.
Yeah.
And try to get paid. It's like, no, that's a Darwin thing, kind of thing. You're dumb enough to glue your hair to your head to make a helmet. You reap the consequences.
Make sure the surface is clean and dry.
Seriously, what do I do?
What if we just go with clean?
Is your cloth damp?
Cut off another one of these necks on Warpath to lower it down. Looks so much better once you cut off some excess height out of that neck.
Yeah, you got a long neck.
It's meant to be for shoulder pads, but they keep trying to use it for characters that don't have shoulder pads, and it looks weird.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I got y'all's fingers crossed.
No. Should I be crossing them?
I don't know. If it's good,
Be cross with you? Well, damn it, Don. What the hell did you do that for?
I don't think
trial and error.
Is that what you meant?
So I hope I didn't glue it to the figure. That would suck.
that would suck.
Want to be like the best glue known to man for plastic, and it just
Stuck it right to the
stuck it
figure.
right to the figure. Cheers. So my niece gets here in 9 days. That's very exciting.
Cool.
9 days.
Yeah, I might be hit or miss in that 2-week period.
Well, that makes sense. You got family visiting.
Trying to find my Warpath parts.
I said he's got family visiting.
Oh, I wasn't near the thing.
I know. Just kidding.
Family.
Family, 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 family.
Long one.
He's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
There you go. But else, something long popped in, and he mentioned it too. So it needed a long one.
Well, it takes longer than a few seconds to dry. So I'm going to have a clamp.
Didn't you say 30 minutes?
Ow! Oh, that's the other stuff.
Oh.
I bought two. I bought the first one, the damp stuff, and then I saw it was 30 minutes to dry, and I was like, oh shit, let me go buy some more. So I went to that Warhammer place and bought the Citadel glue.
It's a lot shorter. It's already looks better.
And, well, he's clamped now. Yay. We'll revisit this guy.
I got a
One day.
request to do a tutorial on like cutting these necks off, shortening them. I was like, I'm not quite sure what else to say besides cut it off, sand it down shorter, then glue it back together, then sculpt back over it. But I guess I can do that.
I probably just want to see the process of cutting it off. I think,
Yeah.
like how you went about cutting it to make it so nice and straight.
Nosy. People are so nosy.
Jeweler saw.
They want to know the technique.
I slit his
dang.
throat. I slit his throat and sawed all the way back.
This one come out level 2. Oh, I'm getting good at this, man. It is the second time I've done it, though.
Oh, Mr. Cannon. I was wondering, the logo that I made, like the Warriors of Lore, it's vector format.
Mm-hmm.
Would you will make it, use that and make a figure stand? I'm bringing it blank.
Understand?
Yeah.
Where's the logo at?
It's in on Google Drive folder. I'll send it to you. I took all the different pieces out of it and made different EPS vector files. That way you can have it all in pieces.
All right. Is it up there now?
It's in its own folder.
Is it shared
You
with
have
me?
access to it.
Oh. So, so.
Is it shared with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
What you got, Don?
Do you have like a display plan for these guys, or have you already like earmarked a shelf for them, or
Not yet, but they will be.
are they their own? Are they going to be their own shelf? Or are you going to intermingle them with some other property, or?
Be their own shelf. There we go. Ouch.
All right. Let's see if I can find what you're talking about.
I'm getting ready to drop it into your watchman digger Instagram. The folder.
I found a lighting solution for my shelves.
You probably don't want to show your folder.
Is my shoulder folding? My folder showing?
No, your Instagram messenger thing.
You sent it to my Instagram?
Yeah.
You didn't just put it in the... I just opened the drive.
Okay, that works.
Is it in the drive?
Yes, it's in the drive too. It's
Share it with me.
it's in my characters folder, and I got like the Where's Your Lore logo.
Is it, you got the front and back separate?
I just got just the logo itself. There's no back to it.
No.
I got the text is set. Well, I guess yeah, front, the base, the text, and whatnot. I didn't know how exactly you want it. And I got every type of format in there. I got the Illustrator file and I got the EPS files in there. I think
Vector files. That's not the right folder. Share with me. What folder is it in?
my characters,
My characters.
Warriors of Lore logo.
My characters. There we go.
Yes.
This one is significantly better than the first one.
The heck is that?
What was what?
Is it my house?
Is that a complete image there, or is that just part of the image?
That's part of the image. Just the preview's just doing that.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
The whole image is in there. It's just with preview works in Google Drive.
An EPS file. Oh.
The Illustrator files shows it all together.
Oh, does it have an Illustrator file?
Yeah. And there's a PNG in there. It's like a.
I use the Illustrator file. That one will work. Download.
Where should that be? Sure. Different orders. Want to hear a mod I thought about? I don't know if anyone else has thought about it. Sure.
I'm always down for new ideas.
What shape do you want the figure stance?
The shape of the logo.
Okay.
The wing piece be the
For
base.
your hour. Was it were you on YouTube?
originally made it in Photoshop, then I brought in the Illustrator and made a vector version of it.
Oh, come on.
Yep. 17 long, scored himself a Warbird. 6 different targets. Where do you live where you have a 6 targets in a 10, 30-minute radius?
Not here.
I got one in the closest town to me, and another 35-minute drive. I can go to another one in another in the city.
What is going on here?
Oh, it's cut out, I think. What you got going? Something wrong with the Metropolis.
Helps if I hit the right button.
Boom, 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 boom. Alrighty, that's quite a bit lower.
I got a spectacular or a superior Spider-Man at Target yesterday or the day before.
Nice.
Yeah.
I picked up Falcon Cap.
I saw. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of those. There's like 4 per store. I only have 2, but there was like 4 per store, and they had 1 Angel per store. I'm not too into X-Men, but the first one, the northern one, had a Wolverine but no Spider-Man, and the southern one had 1 Spider-Man, no Wolverine. Although they did have the Fire Claws Wolverine.
Yeah, the one here has the Hot Claws, Fire Claws, whatever you call it, Wolverine, and they had 1 Falcon Cap. That's all that's left. Everything else was gone. If they ever got anything.
Oh. Oh yeah, I think that's it. Shoulders are right. The sleeves are a little too high. They need to be about right there. So they're a little too long.
My left hand's still shaky.
So good. Good. I think with a little cleaning up, this will be right. So
It's been so long since I've used Illustrator.
I need to move the
Isn't there like a box select? How do I do a box select?
Are you trying to select everything?
Yeah. I just select all.
Yeah, you should be able to just drag a marquee around it.
Look, no marquee. Not happening.
Or the layer. It might have a locked layer.
Oh yeah. Can't make it all complicated and stuff. I don't remember how to get to my layers.
Go with Windows.
There we go. Oh, they're on separate layers.
Right.
And you have a locked layer.
There you go.
You have a locked layer that's not even visible.
Well, then you don't need that one then.
So I think I want to put a wire in it.
This layer looks empty. It must have been the stuff I deleted already. I will get rid of that.
Maybe make two of them, one with a wire, one without. But has anybody ever seen One Piece?
Yes.
Do you know Frank or Frankie?
Yes. The cyborg.
He don't
Yeah,
ever
he'll have
close
like
his
whatever, yeah.
shirt, does he?
Not really. Of course. Which version of Frankie? The pre-time skip or after time skip?
What? He's the one with the mauve colored Hawaiian shirt.
That's what I'm asking. Is before or after the time skip? Because he looks completely different after the time skip.
I did not know there was a time skip.
Yep, there's a time skip where a lot of the characters change their look a lot. Frankie went from being like normal size character to a Hulk size character. He replaced more of his body with cybernetics. Richard Cart says Doctor Strange, since he has single jointed elbows, can the Red Skull Domaru from the Bring Your Villains wave work for Strange, like the entire arm swap? You would have cracked torsos to do a full arm swap. That's including the shoulders. Be a lot of work, but it's possible. And depends on how much glue they decide to use that week in the factory. Please make a tutorial on how to learn how to cut the next warpath and the epoxy. You finish the job. Okay, next time I do one of those, I will. Big thing, what you need is one of the handiest tools I bought for cutting parts is a jeweler saw. I just started right at the neck and just be a slit and just worked my way all the way down. Then I took the sandpaper to finish and working. And just put it flat on my workstation and just sand them smooth, sand them shorter, both ways. Get nice, clean top and bottom. I kept sanding until I got the shrunk down enough where I'm happy. And that looks pretty good right there, height-wise. For epoxy, I'm going to use to finish it out with. I'm going to be using Aves Fixit. Been using this stuff for 15 years. It's the same tub I bought 15 years ago. I bought the 3 pound tub. I was like not realizing how much was going to be in that thing. Would the Marvel Legends Tombstone work as a base for All for One and My Hero Academia? Yeah, that totally could work for base for. Yeah, for All for One.
All right.
Would you have a stroke?
It's I've had this for 15 years. I did put a little bit of water in the hardener. Other than that, I did that like last year sometime. And it's been fine. Here's the hardener. It's yellowed over a little bit of time, but it's still good. I added a little bit of water to it last year and might need to put a little bit more in there. You smooth it with water, so water basically reactivates it. I've gotten through about half of. Oh, I've used less than half of it in 15 years. Let's go ahead and just do a little bit of high quality H2O.
Evaporated milk.
Well, the Fixit's a little different than the Aves Epoxy Sculpt. Epoxy Sculpt will dry up sooner. Fixit stuff lasts a lot longer. Actually, the Warpath be good for all mine. Never fear, I am here.
Was that Clint's?
It's all mine.
Clint's? My Hero Academia?
Yeah.
I wound up going to the movie theater and watching one of their movies with my nephew.
We'll line the back up. I'll sculpt the front. Put some clear coat on the other arm on your red demon. And get a little more progress on it.
Cool.
Got to work on the waist and the legs. And those fire tendrils at the back. I am going to line the back muscles up, then mark where I need to trim up. Make it easier to sand what's off.
I can buy a glove with a skull on it, with a
What?
skeletal hand on it.
What now?
I can buy a glove and it has a little plastic rubber skeletal overlay.
Mm-hmm. What's it for?
I don't know, gloves, man. Raking. I used to wear latex gloves for a little bit of everything, but that was back in my more aggressive days.
Didn't want to leave any evidence behind.
It is true.
Well, if you don't shake the paint bottles so hard, they don't splatter all over the place. You don't have to wear gloves.
Different story. If someone did a head swap on an action figure, would that count as a custom? No.
That's kit bash.
Unless you painted the head. If you if it's like a 3D print or custom sculpted head, you paint it. If it's just a head swap, no, that's just a kit bash. Like Kenan said. But if you actually made the head, painted the head, worked on it, that would be more in lines, more of a custom. Be a custom head, stock body. Something wrong? Anybody got their Son of Hulks yet? Mine's on the way here. Probably here tomorrow or Tuesday. I ordered from Hasbro Pulse. The Ghost Rider Danny Ketch went back up on for order on Amazon.
Yeah, mine shipped and moved to Thursday. I should get it Thursday.
Oh, nice. Yeah, mine says it's supposed to come out on the 24th. Is that Thursday?
Wednesday.
Of course, it says I'm not supposed to get it till August, though. It's weird.
Yeah, a lot better than August, September.
Yeah.
Where'd you order yours through?
I initially ordered through Interplanet Earth, and theirs was like September. I originally ordered 3, then I seen how tiny it was. I canceled it, and initially I went and ordered 2 from Big Bad Toy Store because they were still available. And when I popped that back up for pre-order, and I canceled one at Big Bad Toy Store and ordered one from the second one from whatchamajigger, Amazon.
What?
You never heard of, are you laughing at my whatchamajigger?
Yeah, whatchamajigger. Seven and a half.
That's a Appalachian speak right there.
Let's see.
So I'm going to match up the back, which puts the ball joint and the neck lined up with the shoulders pretty well. And then sculpt the front.
Do I have anything, any spare piece of material? Yes. Jesus, I got a lot. I doubt I could use that for anything. We'll just throw that away. Stop hoarding stuff.
Jeff Torres there. So there was a crazy debate a few weeks ago on Instagram. What was considered a custom or a kit bash? Head swaps are not customs; they're kit bashes. Unless you made the head or painted the head, it's still a stock body with a custom head. It's a kit bash with a custom head. There's not much debate about there. If you didn't do anything except for swapping, if you're just straight up taking a head off one figure and putting on another, that's not a custom.
What's the what percentage of the figure do you have to change for it to be a custom?
Quite a bit.
So if I put a cape on a figure, that's not customs.
Well, it's a custom cape, and it makes custom. The figure is customized, but it's not. You know what I mean? It's a lot of work onto the cape, but it's still not. It's a custom cape.
I agree with you. I think it's at least 30% change.
It's the same like with the custom head. It's like you made the head. It's still not a full custom. You made a custom head. You make a really nice soft goods cape. It is very nice, a lot of work, but still a stock figure with a really nice custom cape.
So then, would a paint job and a custom head count as a custom figure then?
Yes. Depending on how much paint.
Like, if you paint the whole figure.
If you paint the whole figure, yeah.
So, like, what I sent you, Ken, and that if I'd have just made the cape, it would have been a custom cape. But good zoom tight.
That was a whole figure.
Sleeves and boots and hands and feet.
Yeah, you did the whole Magilla.
Yeah, you did the whole thing.
Custom.
That's a custom.
Ugh, terrible.
That's going to look good. Then I'll end up sculpting, resculpting the traps.
Yeah, that's why I kept getting hung up on that Thor Buster Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
I needed it to be changed significantly from the what's that dude's name?
Destroyer?
Yeah, the Destroyer armor.
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise it's not really a custom.
Yeah, that one got quite a bit of work done to it.
Yeah, that one absolutely. You wouldn't know. You just think it's parts and pieces.
Yeah. The shoulders made a world of difference on that thing. Those bigger shoulders.
Yeah. Whatever happened to that?
Crimson Dynamo?
Yeah, Crimson Dynamo.
I got him.
Was he going to like a friend of yours, you said?
No. To me?
Me, myself, and I. Three best friends.
Yep. My best friend. Me and my best friend.
We went and ate dinner with my wife's best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, is her parents going to be there? She's like, no. I was like, oh, okay. Does she don't have any friends, does she? She's like, oh, yeah, she's got quite a few friends. She sits there and names off like 5 or 6 people. She's like, she's actually doing a lot better than you with friends.
Ouch.
That's thanks.
Yeah, it's like that.
Hey, you got online friends.
Sorry, I got friends I've never actually seen face to face.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we counting as friends here?
Well, you're my friend. Cannon, you too.
Oh, thanks. Now I have one friend. I'm just kidding. I have more friends than that.
I tell you that.
And they're real, and they don't live in Canada.
That Hydro Man doesn't work for what I wanted it for.
No.
I sent that to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I don't remember. All right. save that part of it so that if I crash, it didn't screw it up.
1 inch.
Oh boy.
I'm running out of time, nice and quick like. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this.
What time is it?
9:01. My time. Our old start time.
I've been so wiped out. It's not funny.
Yeah, my sister's got a bad case of it right now. She's got one of the hardcore cases with no taste, no smell.
I remember when it went away because I could smell the litter boxes. I was like, oh. All right.
It is glued on. Hopefully straight. It wasn't straight, so I broke it off. I got one strong hand.
Gotta use my strong hand.
Anyone ordering the Venom exclusive when it comes out on the 25th?
What?
Some people was asking, anybody going to try to get the new Venom retro carded?
Yeah, I'll try.
Probably sell it in less than 3 minutes, but I'm going to try. Darth's here. Party on, Darth.
Hey, welcome.
Let's see. Different Torres. Yo, Don, is that Frankie head on a blank body? If so, what head is that from?
No idea. The guy sent it to me to make a Hawaiian shirt. I was not expecting a head to be on there, but I have no idea where he got that head from.
Argyle said he's in for all the Walmart items. And we got with a bazooka neck fit to McFarlane All Might figure, since the All Might doesn't have an actual neck. No clue on that one. I have an All Might figure, but never even took it out of the box. So, because I bought it on clearance, because they were basically giving it away. It's cheap. Not the best looking figure. I thought McFarlane would gave up on trying to animate characters, and then he turns around and gets Bleach and gives them all soft goods. every time he tried to do an anime, they fail because his figures look like crap. And they're not in scale. He did the 7 Deadly Sins, and Meliodas was about the size of Escanor. Let's try this again and not screw up this time. I don't have glue on it. I can line it up easy. When I put glue on it, it's like for some reason my eyes won't work and I can't tell it's lined up.
All right, let's see if this works. I got hopes. Oops. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Not usually.
The glue all completely hardened. It must have had some hardener on. It's set left on it.
Yeah, that's what happened to my BSI glue. The container ruptured, and I put it in the glass thing, and I guess the rubber wasn't sealing on it. Yada yada. Oh. I got our fingers crossed for this last thing of the evening. I mean, it's a personal project, you know.
Gotta make sure you hold your tongue in the right position.
Hello, Johnny. Johnny Ray Hubbard's. What's up, fam? We'll just give you one of these.
Family, 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 family.
Wonder where Hulk Smash is at tonight.
He's at home washing his tights. I have no idea.
This coming weekend is STC, right?
Next weekend? I don't know. I need to figure it out because I'm going to be trying to pre-order some stuff.
I know they're Super 7, but that Lino and Mumra looks pretty damn good. They got shown renders for.
Their renders always look good.
Yeah. They're the ultimate catfish when it comes to the toy manufacturers. They're masters at catfishing. But going by the renders, that looks like the most show accurate lino head sculpts they've done.
It's like shopping for your toys on Tinder. Is that a dating app, Tinder?
Yeah.
It is.
I think those people live in Canada or something other. The ones they get the pictures from. Look at all those pictures. Like, women, quit using filters. If you go missing, we're looking for a supermodel, not the bridge troll. There he is. Speak of him when he shows up.
Speak of the devil.
You heard us. Omniscience. Hey, look, it does work. I mean, it needs to be.
If you're talking, we can't hear you.
It works.
Hey,
There you are.
I'm so excited. You showed up just enough time to see me walk out of here.
Are you heading on out?
Yeah, I gotta get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's not a real time. It's like bedtime.
Yeah, I'm already under 6 hours of sleep.
Yeah, you got to get out of here, man. I tried it out. Less than 6 hours is not worth it.
How much did I remove the warpath neck? I couldn't really say the exact amount. I just kept sanding until it looked right.
All right, how wide do you want these figure stands to be?
Let's see.
And are you going to give me millimeters or are you going to give me inches?
Inches to none.
hey, something wrong. The man, the myth, the legend, that Hulk smash. What's happening, buddy?
Looks like 5 inches.
Get you.
2, 3,
So,
4, 5.
I'll see you guys on the next one. I appreciate you letting me stop in, work on my little Hawaiian shirt.
All right, you take care, sir.
Sir.
Have a good night.
Good
Yeah.
night.
Wash the neck piece to make sure it don't do what it did last time. Don't have much more I can sand off. Alright. Let's get them.
Johnny Ray says, has anyone tried taking the upper torso off the highly articulated Black Widow body yet?
I haven't. I only got the one figure, and it's Black Widow.
I've never seen that figure.
It was probably a Target exclusive up there.
Yeah, Toys R Us advertised it, but
I mean, not Target. Yeah, Toys R Us exclusive.
Yeah, every time
That's what I meant to say.
Every time I do try to go online, because they advertise it at Toys R Us, I go on there and then it says, "Oh, there's not available for shipping. It's in-store pickup if you're lucky to find it." They don't really say which stores. None of them are on me. Oh, Sutin Wong says he's taken the upper torso off.
All right. That looks good. It's good height. It's no longer a giraffe neck.
They really messed up the traps on that figure.
All right, where do you want the? How big do you want the circumference of the pegs to be?
Should be just. Do you have any Marvel Legends stands? Or G.I. Joe stands or anything?
I got a bunch of McFarlane stands from Don. He sent me.
Let me check that. Let me see if that fits.
It fits Marvel Legends.
I got one laying on the other side of the table. I'm just gonna grab it.
I think it's like 3 millimeters. I got one right here.
I just want to check and see if it fits the Marvel Legends feet.
It does.
Yeah, okay. That sounds good then.
Yes. This one says 3.25.
Yep, it fits just fine. Damn, it's got a flying disc. Right. Yeah.
And it looks like it's a little bit tall.
Yep.
It's 4.6 tall, which is a little bit too tall for Marvel Legends because they don't go down on it all the way. So we're gonna make that maybe 4. Just a straight 4.
Got a little bit of a seam at the neck, but it's going to get covered in Sculpt anyway. I wasn't really concerned with that because there's where I put the back muscles. It left a little ledge up here. But I'm going to sculpt like a collar around too, so and redo the traps. We don't have giant traps anymore.
3.3 divided by 2 is going to be 1.625.
Excuse me one second.
Is that right?
Sure.
Oh, 1.65. I was close.
That's basically all I want to get this attached. This one I want to do incorporate that tech detailing around the neck that you got sculpted up on there on one of the files. But so far, I'm just going to leave that one sit and work on the demon legs now. These seam lines off the hips. That one's not as bad as the other one. The other one was pretty good seam line. Woke up this morning, barely moved my hand. I canceled the surgery on my right hand.
Just completely?
Yep. I can't go this amount of time and barely be able to use my right hand. I still can't close my hand. That's as far as it goes. I cannot do that for 2 months with my right hand. And be cautious if you're squeamish. It's opened up.
That sucks.
Oh shit, I leave my ice packs. Left it out upstairs. Hopefully it's not on wood furniture.
mentioning something about the move. You tried moving your hand this morning?
Yeah, I could barely move it this morning. Oh, my whole hand still feels bruised, and I can't close it.
Feels bruised, but does it feel also swollen? Like, feel like
It's
there's
Friday night. It swelled up real bad again.
Yeah. How about around the cut?
The whole hand swells up. I think the fingers, the palm, everything swells.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to go through that with the right.
No.
Fuck that.
It's almost to the point where it feels like they botched it. Because if I stuck to the original schedule, I'll be having surgery tomorrow. And I still can't use my left hand.
Yeah.
Not completely. I can use it somewhat. I had it pushed off till September 9th, but I'm not doing it right now. I don't even know if it's even going to have any benefit because my nerve damage was so severe. I didn't even know if this would actually do anything. So I'm not risking my right hand until I know.
All right, where do you want this peg at?
That's a good question. Somewhere where it can blend in. Maybe in the O? Like the open button O?
Like there?
Yeah, I think that would work. What do you think?
And the peg hole's usually near the heel of the foot.
Do what now?
The peg holes, aren't they near the heel of the foot on most figures?
Yep.
Wouldn't it be probably better to do that top O?
There's one there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want two for different places or if you just want one. That way you can pick how you get them standing on there.
Yeah. Let's try two for now. We can always take one off later on, can't we?
Yeah.
It's carpal tunnel. It's carpal tunnel is nerve damage. Something was asking how to damage my nerves.
Very common carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
Work like computers a lot, or if you constantly have a tight grip on something, like even steering wheel, computer, mouse, tools.
I notoriously overgrip everything. Argyle, put the peg in the letter A. What he said.
Way over here.
I don't think that would look right. It's got
It's going to cover up some of the details. Too thick.
Yeah. It's like, even like when I like ride ATVs and stuff, I grip my handlebars really hard.
Yeah.
That's what holds you on the four-wheeler.
Yeah, if they were like just a little bit smaller, or if the thing was a little bit bigger, because you can't make the peg hole smaller, you'd have to make the base bigger.
Well,
If the base was bigger, you could put them on the letters anywhere, but they're just a little bit too big for.
What if we made it like instead of 5 inches, 6 inches wide? Would it give you a little more room to play with the pegs?
Scale it up and find out.
Darth says, Soup Thing One says he's up on those grips, and Darth says, aging is tough. I wish I had Logan's healing factor. Mine is the adamantium.
Yeah.
I'll take Hulk's healing factor, please. Thing's almost done, eh?
Yeah. Getting there. Upper body paint works pretty well all done, except for like the flame tendrils.
Yeah.
And I got to finish out the hips, pelvis, and the legs. Once you do the dry brush, I go back over the veins with a little bit different shade of red to make them pop a little bit.
Yeah, nice brighter red.
I use a Citadel red as like a primer it for reds most of the time, but it goes over dark colors really well because the pigments are really vibrant.
Yeah.
It's the best red I've found ever to go over. This is going straight over black plastic, and it's covering really well.
It's real close, but they're still just slightly. They still break out of the boundary of the letter thickness.
Darth's asking if you guys.
What about the last R? We're at somewhere in there.
What about in the hole?
That puts it. That puts it way off to the side.
That's true. What about the curve of the O there? Lower curve.
I mean, it's not bad. There's a little bit. It jumps out a little bit, but it's not bad.
Darth's asking if you guys seen Warbird at Target yet.
No.
I haven't, but something Wong found one today.
And actually, Target exclusives usually go to Toys R Us up here, but Toys R Us is advertising her. But no, that was Black Widow. Sorry. So it's a Target exclusive. So yeah, it'll probably show up at Toys R Us for a very expensive price. The Toys R Us is already marked up on regular Marvel Legends.
Hey, we don't even have Toys R Us no more, so quit complaining.
Well, okay, you know how our Marvel Legends usually go for about $35, right? Toys R Us has them marked up to like $41, $42. I don't know why.
Well, it's still cheaper than trying to buy something from FYE down here. FYE, I'll charge you $50
That's great.
All right,
US.
you like those two placements?
Yeah, I like that. Looks good.
Johnny Ray says Warbird looks good, but I think Phoenix looks even better. I'm sorry, I don't. There's something off about that Warbird.
The Warbird's upper torso is too thin.
She's just too small altogether. Like she's way.
Yeah, she is a lot smaller than the original Warbird figure. Miss Marvel.
Sorry, she's smaller than Black Widow. Like that's not right. She's usually a big character even in the comics. So.
You want me to set this as a STL file, or you want me to send it as the Blender file?
STL file.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Just asking. He's saying, how about between the legs of the R? Probably gonna hide the detail. Oh, Ariel says he got her today, and he got her price matched to the $20 pre-order price. That's lucky. Oh, something wrong says we have a tiny aisle of Toys R Us in Macy's.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So it's probably like we used to have Toys R Us Expresses, like smaller stores and certain malls. It's not like a full-blown Toys R Us.
It's basically what Macy's toy department is called Toys R Us now.
Okay.
Toy section, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, we had the regular Toys R Us, but when Toys R Us closed down in the U.S., they closed a bunch of the Toys R Us Expresses here, but they kept the main stores open. Darth saying FYE still exists. The last one he saw was in 2010.
They're still around. There's one in the mall in the next city over, and their Marvel Legends are super pricey. When they clear them out, they're not bad, but the regular retail price, smoking crack.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of comic shops. There are bigger comic shops around here, like malls, and they're charging like $50 a figure when other places were charging like $20 a figure. So
yes, sir, Cannon.
I dropped it in the same place that I got the logo from.
Okay, thank you.
Y'all notice Warbird has a different chest piece than Phoenix.
Yep. Phoenix has a better chest piece. And when you get a chance to the helmet file.
Yep, that's what I was doing now.
Thank you.
I had to. I just gotta find it.
I honestly don't think I'm getting that Warbird, even if it does show up here.
I'm not crazy about it. I don't think we're going crazy for it, but I'm fine with the original one. People are like, oh, I can't. I'm showing pictures like, well, her days was numbered. Showing pictures of the original ones, like, okay. I saw somebody actually posted pictures of a figure swap. Somebody put the MCU Brie Larson head on the original body and the original Miss Marvel body and swapped it the Warbird already in the store.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They probably just wanted that head for the old figure. I don't know if that head would look too small on the older figure.
No, and the old Miss Marvel body. That's what they returned.
Oh, okay.
It's called J Helmet Empty.
Cool.
And it's in the Canon drops. holder.
Sword hand. Judy chop hand.
When you print that, have you got a magnetic build plate?
I don't, but I probably should order one, shouldn't I?
Well, here's what I'm thinking. If you just print that on the plate without any supports, you're gonna have a real hard time getting it off.
What if you make it thicker?
I mean, even if I made it thicker, you're still gonna
Okay.
have a hard time getting it off. I mean, how thick do you want it? The thicker it is, the longer it's gonna take to print. That is pretty thin right there. I'll give you that.
Double that thickness.
I like that.
A little more. I think that's good. Can you make the letters a little taller too?
One posted the ROM pics in Discord at me.
There you go. Range of motion pictures. There you go. Update. Got you. When it said ROM, I was like, ROM the Space Nut? What?
Yeah, so I don't know. When you print this, I don't know what the best way. I typically don't like printing big flat things because they really like to stick to the build plate.
Now, what if we put like a
when you
lip
put
around the base
spacers.
where most of the base is hollow? You know what I mean?
On the back,
It's like,
it makes it a giant suction cup,
okay.
and then you'll
That
have
work?
you'll have uncured resin underneath there. What we could do though is give it a little bit of a camphor on the bottom edge,
Mm-hmm.
and then you'll have something to.
So pry underneath of it.
Yeah. And you'll have a little bit of a lip so that when you go to pop it off of there, it'll be easier. With magnetic build plate, you just take the build plate off, and then if it's flexible, so you can flex it, and then your pieces pop off. Yeah, that looks good. I'd like to bevel all these edges, but I think it'll make it freak out. Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Let's save it first. Okay, it's saved. Now let's make it freak out, shall we?
piece. Sweet Netflix series Sweet Home season 3 dropped this weekend. Start watching it today.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It's a Korean series. Not sure where it's made that, but it's kind of like Resident Evil, except the monsters occur naturally. You basically self-internalize yourself into becoming a monster.
Well, I think I got it to freak out. There we go. That's exactly what I meant for it to do. There's your new logo. What do you think? Is that?
It looks like something 90s extreme.
I was just about to say, does that look 90s enough for you?
Extreme. Still got the hands to detail out too. That's... That looks good.
Yeah. I don't know. For whatever reason, whenever I do vector graphic, I can never get it to bevel right. I have to go and manually redo it, everything, and this would take a long time. I'm not gonna do it.
That's fine.
It takes too damn long.
I didn't think about making the black raised versus the gray. It works though.
Make it so this would be the base and this would be raised up, and then the letters are raised up on top of that.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think about doing it that way. I was thinking the other way around, but that works. Looks good.
I can do it the other way. Can we do it the other way? We can see what it looks like.
Let me grab the other arm right quick. I got it. Spray it. Let me go today.
Let's see if it cooperates. That's what my computer said. It said, Yeah. Made it freak out. Look.
It's like,
It's missing that whole sheet now. Whole
It's
section. Alright.
it's like, no, I don't think it will.
Yeah.
Come on.
Things not cooperating, eh?
It's alright. There are ways of making it cooperate.
This arm goes here. This one goes here. That goes there. There we go. What you think, Kenan?
Well, I think that's looking awesome. Man, thank you very much for doing that. That's sweet.
Get the other hand. You get the hands taken care of. I'll do a little bit more blending over here too. He looks
badass.
It looks a lot like Lucifer from the early Chaos comics. Works out pretty good. You can take me off full screen now.
Yep.
There we go. I'm not going to squeeze it all the way together.
Name without asking if anyone's getting the loose collector werewolf.
I'm getting the gray one.
Realistically, I'd like to get all four of them, but
$100 a pop. So
Yeah.
105 or whatever it is. It gets kind of pricey.
it cost me.
The gray one was my favorite looking one.
That's
I like
you want the black one from Jay Hernandez. Man, that thing looks sweet too.
It's when it stands up tall, it's taller than Hyde.
Yeah.
The wolves are. I saw that on Robo's video.
Yeah, I saw I believe the black one Jay Hernandez did, and Unparalleled Universe. I can't remember if it was the brown or the gray he did.
Unparalleled has got the gray.
Yeah, that's a sweet looking one. But they all have that
Yeah.
really nice looking.
Robo
piece.
bought the brown.
Man, those are very nice looking.
Yeah. The brown one's apparently called a Southern Wolf.
Yeah. Man, those make what's it, the other werewolf, Williams?
William.
Yeah, they make him look like their little brother.
Yeah.
That's still
Veteran Williams.
Yeah, that's still a beautiful looking figure too. But I mean,
Yeah, it's tiny compared to that Luke's Collector one.
very.
And looks like they've upped the size of their diaphragm ball joints too, which is great because that was my complaint with like their Hell Witch. That thing was, the diaphragm joint was teeny tiny,
Yeah.
so small where it would easily break.
I saw a couple of reviews for La Muerta. You know what?
Yeah.
That's a beautiful looking figure, man.
Yep.
Hey.
I got Lamort. I got all the Chaos, the Coffin Comics figures coming.
I know nothing about the character other than she's like a mix between Punisher and the Crow.
I saw somebody already do on Chaotica do this head swap on her.
Oh, really?
The one that looks like
Yelena?
no,
Oh, Emma.
Emma,
Yeah.
and it looked good. They did the fur coat from Emma and the Emma Frost head.
I'm just thinking about that. Now that you mentioned that head, the Muerta's sort of got a Yelena vibe going on with the crop top and. Huh. Such a nice looking figure, though. Yeah, they made that. I don't know what her name is. The white one does look like Emma Frost. It could pass for Emma Frost, and that other one could pass. The red one could pass for Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch. Satanas?
No, there's a red one that's being released with the white one.
That's Satana.
Is that
Satana or Satana.
Yeah.
Were you ever pronounce her name?
Yeah, I'm not
No,
sure.
I don't think she looks like Scarlet Witch. She's not wearing much.
There was a look. No, there was a look for Scarlet Witch where she kind of looked like a bit like the gypsy.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like a long run. I know she looked like that for a bit in the comics. I don't know what time, what era, or whatever, but yeah, it looked like something Scarlet Witch. Or
That looks a lot better. Oh, she's still chewed up through here. I didn't think about it, but when somebody mentioned it, the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. Argyle says George Perez come up with the Gypsy Scarlet Witch.
yeah, she actually looked pretty good in that outfit.
The Big Bad Toy Store exclusive Vampirella. You can use that for what's her face, Madeline Pryor,
Oh yeah.
because she's just weren't. It's the same Vampirella costume, but it's black instead of red.
Be Madeline Pryor or even Celine if you. I didn't see the black one. I gotta check it out. And Big Bad Toy Store also has the older Monster Hide with the gray hair.
Mm-hmm. That's a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive.
Yeah, the darker skin. I think that's the only one they have available now, anyways. But the other two are sold out.
Still have no idea where I put the bottle of black paint.
Love you.
Thank you.
I was talking to my kid.
Scorlix.
Johnny Ray says I've got the one with the minigun on pre-order.
The werewolf.
I wonder how it would treat that if I just left those without capping them off.
Mm-hmm.
Either.
Would it get filled with uncured resin?
No, it should be a solid object, I think, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess as long as you're printing, I can test that out.
Thanks.
I'm just kidding. I kid. I tease. I'm not gonna do that.
Even handle the lid off this. Hindsight, we probably should have designed this Sculpt head with the jaw will be a separate piece, so you can paint inside the mouth a little easier.
Yeah, I could see how that probably would have made your life easier.
And it's looking inside, I just noticed there's still supports inside the jaw.
Shh, don't tell nobody.
I didn't say anything.
They'll never see it.
See what? What are you talking about?
The inside of the mouth, they'll never see it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, for being self-taught in Blender, I think I do pretty alright.
I think you do great.
Well, it's self-taught. I learned everything I know from the internet. Which is a really, really dangerous thing to do, I think.
Yeah.
That's how people use Gorilla Glue to glue themselves up a helmet out of their own hair.
Or spend millions of dollars to make a video game on a character that it's supposed to be a historical character that never actually existed. Because somebody faked all the research.
Made it up.
Yep. The Black Samurai and like Assassin's Creed. It's come out, the dude that wrote the book about him started in 2015, have been editing Wikipedia and articles, research papers, research to insert that character into him. He made it all up so he can sell his books. Japan, people in Japan got suspicious of him and started investigating it, and they've even ordered his deportation from Japan because he was altering their history.
Well, that type of thing will upset some folks for sure.
Yeah. So everybody, all these articles, everybody's been citing. It's like, see, he's a real historical character. It's like, yeah, the dude made him up. Well, he existed, but he was never a samurai. There's like 3 pages of like documentation of real papers on him, and he was not a samurai. Far from it.
That jaw should have opened and closed, man. That would have made your life so much easier.
It'll be all right. It's done.
There's enough room in there.
It's got a big gaping. He ain't got no teeth. He's only got like 8 teeth on this side, 8 on that side, and 8 on the front.
Kind of confused why there's such a large gap without teeth, because goats have teeth like all the way through.
I think he got real messed up at some point.
Well, he was basically burned alive. That's why he looks like he does.
Anyone get the astonishing Wolverine?
Nah. I got enough Wolverines.
Yeah, I'm passing on that one too. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Name without black outfit, that umbrella would be nice. An expensive custom Celine. Well,
if you just do her as a kit bash, you don't really need a customizer, and just put that Dark Phoenix head on her and call it a day.
Yeah, you can do that for Madeline, and if you wanted Celine, I think you can find Celine heads from the what was that pack there? The oh jeez. having a brain moment again. The Hellfire Club Celine head. I've seen some people selling just the head alone. So he eats a lot of soup. Yeah, he's missing some teeth, so I guess he chews with his molars.
Yeah, watching that guy eat was probably a mess.
Well, the red way the red rings work, they basically sustain them. The ring ends up becoming their primary like substance, and actually works as their main heart. Once you put it's nearly impossible to get take a ring off a red lantern without killing them.
They all have the ability to freaking regurgitate red acid.
Well, that's basically like their power of the red lanterns, like that red energy coming out of their mouths. So it looks like vomit.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like they're spitting up blood.
So cute.
Mm.
Name it else that it replaces their blood.
Yeah. It's basically it's like a life support system. It's basically what keeps them alive. They're chosen for revenge. For most of what the lanterns are, people are done wrong and have rage and want to exact revenge.
It says it is hard unless you're Supergirl. Yeah, Supergirl is a Red Lantern too, right?
Yeah, Red Supergirl, and I mean they had I remember a comic when they was trying to get the ring off one of the red rings off Guy Gardner. It was working as his heart. You take the ring off, they die. They took several lanterns and two different type of lanterns to actually get the ring off, working together.
Oh, they were able to save him still?
Do what?
They were able to save him by taking
Yeah.
the ring?
Yeah, it's hard unless you're Supergirl. Yeah.
All right. Where's the other version of it?
Sweet. I like them both.
This one's indented, and this one is raised. But it has an indentation around the side.
Sweet.
We send those both to you so you can
Yeah.
print them both out and see which one you like better?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Got his tongue painted up. Touched up his teeth. Turn the Trostis into Sculpt. Which it made no sense making a Trostis this big. But hey, I get a Sculpt now.
Yeah, McFarlane will never make the character, so.
I already made a Trostis out of the Bat Trostis, so there's that. And Sculpt looks different from every artist, so it's hard to nail down his look. Sometimes he's bulky like Kilowog, sometimes he's just big and tall.
Yeah, I've seen him drawn like Kilowog, Hulk type body.
Yep. So I think just using the Trostis Build-A-Figure when he's tall, but he's still muscular but not Hulk size, I think that works.
That makes sense. Still looks like they're bruisers, so.
Yeah. I think that works. I gotta seal it again and dull coat it, and I gotta dull coat the neck, and I got the hands too.
You know, it helps if I remember where I export this stuff to. Okay.
Excuse me, ladies.
What do I do with his hands? Oh, they're there. Maybe I'm sitting over here.
Alright. There's version 1 and version 2 going in the Canon Drops folder.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Well, I think I'm gonna get on off of here.
It's 4 past the 2 hour mark. It's time to call it 9 anyway.
So,
And I got another base coat. I got some more dry brushing done on the lower body. Got the legs. I'll do once I get all that done, and I'll go back and make the toenails. What color you want your claws? I did the horns in black, but I can also always dry brush over them too.
what color are the horns?
I did them in black, but I can always dry brush. Like if we want to do some gray on them.
Let me see.
Or we just want to stick with black.
Let's just stick with black.
Black looks
Good.
very demonic.
Yeah, it looks good. I like them in black.
Where do we do claws and toenails in black? Sounds like a plan. Cool.
All right, I'm out.
We'll close up right now. Everybody in the chat, thank you again for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. We'll have our Thursday show this week. And, I'm waiting for. I'll just do an unboxing of the Batmobile stuff again this month, and just still don't have the best use of my left hand.
Yeah.
I think it got delivered to the wrong address first, because when it came here this week, it was open and somebody had gone through it.
They're checking it at customs or something.
No clue. I mean, it was customs usually tapes it back. This wasn't even taped. But anyway, we're going to call it a night, and we'll see y'all next time.
All right, take care.
button.
Come on.